Will Howard started at Kansas State, won a Big 12 championship. He goes to The Ohio State, wins a national championship. He's a monster. He's 6'4", 235. He's a dual threat. The guy can throw it from the pocket. He can run the ball. He's one of these culture-building quarterbacks. He's got great leadership. This guy's got a cannon, and I can't wait to see him rip it.
Man, I really want to prove to Coach Gruden that I can be an elite quarterback and also learn some damn things from this guy because, I mean, he's one of the best, especially on the mental side of things.
Born to be wild.
You know me, you know I love football statistics. And let me tell you an impressive stat. The Chevy Silverado is the undisputed champion. Capability, versatility, and strength. That's a truck with MVP stats. Explore Chevy Silverado at Chevy.com. QB Class is presented by Chevy Silverado. Will Howard, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Congratulations, man. What a run.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It was a hell of a year, man.
6'4", 235. What'd you weigh in at the combine?
I had 236 on me at the combine.
That's some great measurables for a quarterback. I want to go back to Downington West High School.
Yeah.
You got hurt, didn't you?
I did, my junior year.
Junior year?
Yep. Felt like a lot of that recruiting stuff was kind of supposed to be heating up, you know, and I got my first offer like after my sophomore year, and that junior year was supposed to be real big for me. And, you know, I'm talking to Penn State, I'm talking to all these schools, and bang, I get injured. I never heard from Penn State again. Kind of became, you know, a little real, and I kind of realized like who actually wanted me after that injury, you know, and K-State actually came in, and big reason why I went there, you know.
Didn't you become a coach though?
I did. I had to.
Tell me about that, because a lot of guys get hurt. When I got hurt, I was like, hell with it. I'm going to go chase the girls.
Yeah.
You hung around and you really helped the young quarterback, and they tell me you were one of the best coaches on the whole staff.
You know, I remember like the day after I got surgery, I wanted to go back to practice because I was just like, man, I didn't want to be away.
You love football, don't you?
I love ball, man.
Make a note of that, will you?
Yeah.
You love it. Just write it down. I love it.
I love ball.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to find out at the next level, there'll be a lot of people that try to kick you in the balls, you know, and a lot of guys, I think they lose their passion.
Yeah.
They lose their interest in the journey of a long season.
Exactly.
Don't ever forget this.
Yeah.
Downingtown West experience,
West,
man.
man.
What is this thing? Baby Merlin's magic sleep suit. Because I've been doing some shopping on Amazon. What the hell is this?
That's the product, man. That's my parents' business that I was the inspiration for. I like to take credit for it. I struggled sleeping when I was like, you know, coming out of the swaddle, and I wouldn't sleep in the crib, and my mom would bundle me up in this snowsuit.
In this?
And it was something like that. And she would take me out and like roll me around the neighborhood, and then she'd roll me into the living room and sleep for hours. And then she was like, shit, I'll, you know, put a minute for at night. And then she started sewing some for her friends, and my dad's like, ding, 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 like, here's an idea.
This guy here, Chris Kleeman.
Yeah, man. Coach Kleiman, man.
Kleiman, is that what you say? Kleiman. I call him Kleeman. Give me one line on Kleiman. Who is this guy?
This dude is a player's coach. I mean, 100%. Like, he is a dude that you want to send your son to play for. He will take care of you on and off the field, and he's going to push you to be the best you can possibly be.
Who is this guy?
It's
Adrian Martinez.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't he starting at Nebraska in your conference?
He was, they were technically Big Ten, but, you know, they were.
He's in the, I forgot. You guys change conferences every fucking year. But he's a hot shot quarterback in Nebraska, right?
Oh, yeah.
He transfers to Manhattan, Kansas to take your job.
Yep.
I want to know what was going on there with Coach Kleiman and that whole process.
Yeah, man. That was a crazy time. I felt like I wasn't playing up to my ability. You know, I understood why they wanted to go get a guy, but, you know, it still pissed me off. You know, I thought that it was going to be my turn. You know, I'm stepping in, kind of ready to be that guy. The immediate reaction from everybody
quit,
like,
get out of there.
Go transfer, go leave. I was like, man, like I feel like this is the right place for me. You know, I want to play for Coach Kleiman. In fall camp, like I knew that they were probably going to give him the job, but I was like, shit, I'm going to stay ready. At the end of the day, like both of us were a big reason we won that Big 12
Make
championship.
a note about this compete, man.
Yeah.
Your journey. This guy right here has a lot to do with how you got that national championship ring.
100%.
Right? Because you could have stopped competing after the Michigan game, right?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. right? You
Yep.
just keep chopping wood, man. Write it down, Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon.
He was the MVP of the league. I had him. He's from Delaware.
Yeah, man.
5th round draft choice. The Patriots took him. They said, you're a DB. He says, I ain't a DB.
Yeah, man.
He doesn't even play. He sits out a whole year.
Yeah.
He goes and he plays for the Minnesota Vikings. They get rid of him.
Yeah.
The Washington Redskins, they get rid of him. The Kansas City Chiefs, they get rid of him. And where does he go when he's 32 years old? The Raiders. He shredded everybody. You know why? Because he just kept competing.
Yeah.
You guys were asked to do a lot at the line of scrimmage. It looked like you even had a snap count. You remember your snap count at K-State?
I do, man.
Let's hear it.
It was you want me to
Yeah,
go
stand
full
up. Let me hear it.
Ready, set. Green 88. Green 88. Son.
Perfect.
That was what it was.
How much volume? Like, there's one of my game plans against the Steelers.
Yeah.
We kicked the shit out of them. I only use game plans where we kick ass, but how much volume was there in the offense at K-State, and how much did the game plans change on a weekly basis?
We did a lot of stuff, and I had a lot of freedom at the line. My first touchdown in this Texas game, was a complete audible. Like, I changed the play.
Well, fuck, why do you think I'm showing
yeah,
it?
man,
I got your film. Make a note,
yeah.
RCE, recognition.
Yep.
Recognize the defense, and now communicate what we want to do to it. And if we can recognize and communicate at a high level, it's going to lead to great levels of execution. You got me?
Yeah,
so what's
absolutely.
RCE stand for?
Recognition, communication, execution.
And what did Peyton Manning, number 18, do better than anybody I've ever seen? RCE.
RCE.
He did it all in the pre-snap. Yeah. He read my mail. He saw a blitz and he shredded me.
Yeah.
He shot me dead.
Yeah.
Got me fired. I had to get out of my house. What is this you're doing here? What are you laughing
That's
at?
That's my boy Gilly, man.
What are you guys doing? Drinking beer here?
He's he's a
what
little
is it you're doing?
Little shotgun celebration, you know.
What's a shotgun?
Twist a hole in the beverage and shoot that thing through the bottom, and that was my center. And
what do you know about shotguns?
My O-line is.
What is this
shotgun.
here?
This is a little QB power.
Oh, I mean,
play
what
right
is
there.
this here? Stand up, show me that, what it is. Serious, I want young quarterbacks to do this. So what are you doing down in Manhattan?
I don't know if I would.
At Saturday night after the game, you're just shooting some beers down in Manhattan?
Hey, man, I will say, me and the O-line, you know, those are my guys. So if we're winning the game, I mean.
Let me see what you're doing here.
A couple of cold beverages. We're just, giving a little.
You guys got to invite me down there. We'll teach me how to shoot some beers. Have a seat.
Hell yeah.
You're an emotional guy, aren't you?
I am.
I mean, I saw you against Oregon. What, you high-five the ball boy here?
That's my boy Nolan, man.
You do the LeBron James thing after you score, but you are a fiery sumbitch, aren't you?
Try to play with that edge, man. I think, I'm a neutral guy, and like if you look at me on the sideline, like I'm never going to be too high, never going to be too low, but in those moments where I feel like my team needs that, like that fire, that's what I like to play with that, man, like with that edge. And like,
I love watching him.
Like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
The transfer portal, just for young quarterbacks, and for me, I struggle with it personally. Yeah. Here to there. I mean, it's a weird world, isn't it?
It is. It's so different. For the way I used it, I think, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, was going to Ohio State and using my last year of eligibility elsewhere.
I heard from Ryan Day that you're a culture builder. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
At quarterback.
Absolutely.
Rich Gannon came to the Raiders. I got a lot of credit.
Yeah.
I was a young coach calling these fancy plays. I was one of the 50 most good-looking guys in the world. I was in People magazine.
Yeah.
You don't fucking believe me?
You were?
Yeah, hell yeah, I was. I was a top 50 beautiful person. I got a lot of credit.
Yeah.
But the guy that turned the Raiders around was my quarterback,
Yeah.
Rich Gannon. What is it about you that helped build a different culture at Ohio State?
The first thing I said when I got to Ohio State was like, I want to get to know these guys. I want to have relationships, because they don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So they ain't going to listen to me if they don't know me. I wasn't going to step on anybody's toes. I was like, you know what? I want to earn their respect and their trust first, and then I'm going to step into that leadership position. So I felt like I did a good job of coming in the winter and just grinding.
You're on the rise.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of your tape.
Yeah.
Your completion percentage from 53% all the way to 73%. Your last 4 games in the playoffs, you were shredding people, man. And I love what I'm seeing. What's the reason for the improvement?
This year, Coach Kelly put an emphasis on completions. Mm-hmm. I tried to make things happen instead of letting things happen.
Good, I like hearing that.
He literally texted me a couple days ago, like, let it happen. And quotes.
A lot of experience, man, for a young guy coming out of college. 43 starts.
Yep.
The cold weather, the wind, nothing bothers you, does it?
No.
Does this bother you?
No.
Does anything bother you?
Shit doesn't bother me, man.
You're a pocket passer. I'm looking for a guy that can win in the pocket, number one. Just maybe give me a summary of how you feel in the pocket and what are some of your keys to success.
I think a lot of it is just being able to feel where that rush is coming from and having that natural ability to be able to move in the pocket like this.
I love it,
man. Keep your feet underneath you. And I think that's one of the best parts of my game is manipulating the pocket and being able to move around.
Let's make a note about concepts. There's going to be concepts that you love that are in your wheelhouse. There's going to be concepts that you just, You gotta be honest with the coach. Right. You gotta be honest with me. Hey, I don't like that. Don't be a bobblehead quarterback. What's a bobblehead?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like
sir.
it. I like 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 it. No, I don't like that fucking play. Let's talk about trips. Let's get moving now. We got to move fast here. We only have 15 minutes, or the NCAA or the NFLPA will fine me. You're a big trips guy at Ohio State.
Yep.
This one here against Tennessee, what'd you guys call this 3-receiver concept?
We were running crash, so it's our 3x1 4-verse concept.
Does that all go special for me?
Yep.
And you love this against 3 deep, don't you?
Absolutely.
And what the hell is Tennessee playing here?
This was their 6 opposite coverage. So they're clouding the field, and then this boundary safety is just an eyes guy. So I just stared him down, see what he's doing. If his eyes are on me, man, he's wide open.
Okay, you called it crash.
Yep.
Now, this is a play you're going to teach me. This is what I called broom. I wanted a double move on the outside, and we had a little under return on the inside, and we had number 3 run a post to occupy the free safety.
Northwestern right here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so take me through this. This is kind of like the silencer play against Northwestern.
Oh, yeah.
Send their ass home, man.
Yeah, man.
Are you guys playing on a high school dirt field?
We're playing on Wrigley Field right here, baby.
No shit.
Wrigley Field.
Give me the play. Draw it up there and talk to me like you're installing it, like you're with Coach Gruden. You and I are putting our offense together. You got to have this play put in. Hurry up. We don't have a lot of time.
Trio right, 063 pump shallow right here. All right, so we got trio right, Y's off, H. H was our slot guy. And that T was our tailback. So we're going pump shallow right here. So our Y is running a middle read, 12 yards. If it's any sort of middle close coverage, he's breaking it in at 12. Any sort of middle field open, he's taking the middle. Our H is running that return route. So these guys in our normal shallow, they'd have double in routes at 6 yards. And he's breaking this thing back out. 6 yards right here. Our Z is running a 6-yard pump shallow route. So he's just running the pump route all the way. He's giving that move at 6 yards, and he's working that. And then backside, we just got an X isolation. This week, we could change it, but it was a 10-yard lose out. We were doing this versus Northwestern because we knew they were sometimes sort of a cover 3 team, and we wanted to throw this. Then our O route, he's checking protection, going 6 yards right there, right outside the tackle. That's the O.
So on 063 pump shallow, who's the primary? How'd you read it?
I mean, we're throwing this until we can. So we're saying, hey, if we get any sort of free access out to the field, we're letting that thing rip. I mean, I'm keeping my eyes on the middle field safety, making sure he's not running over top of it. I think it was quarters here, so we didn't even need to.
Look at the corner jump it, man.
He knew.
Oh
my gosh. And this was the area of the field that we knew we could take advantage of him in.
My point to you is I see a lot of concepts that I love you're running at Ohio State already. 100%. That's got to make you feel good, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, now real quick, erase that thing there. Let's use a red crayon here because I like that Buckeye.
Red crayon.
Red.
I like that crayon.
Now, you guys believe like I do, trips, I call it X isolation.
Yeah.
So put up the trips formation. Why you got that smile on your face? Who was the guy you isolated on the backside a lot?
Number 4, baby.
Fucking right.
Come on now. Strike right here, man. I love this.
Tell me about this here.
We have strike up, which is basically go balls outside and then a little middle triangle. I'm throwing go routes until I can't right here. So that's my boy Kobe right there, number 5. Played with him at K-State. He thinks, I'm like, hey, I can't throw I mean, I know I can still manipulate.
So these are really full field reads. I mean, you got the freedom to pull the trigger whenever you like the matchup, right?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Against Notre Dame, now you had a different X isolation. He was running, to me, a 12-yard lightning route.
Yep. Shallow X Jeter is what we call this. Shortstop. Double ins from outside. Emeka's running that 12-yard middle read route. So they're running,
These
are
are
a
awesome.
follow concept, and we're just isolating backside.
Real quick, give me the isolation cuts that the X has, the way you see it right now.
Like any routes that he can run?
Yeah.
We could run him on a slant.
Okay, go ahead.
Run them on a Jeter route, which is that 9-yard stop.
Okay.
We could run them on a loose corner route. You could take that.
Cover 2, you like
doing
that, right?
Cover 2, we love that. And that was probably the best route Jeremiah ran versus any sort of man.
And you got the hitch, which converts, right?
Yep, exactly. That's at 6 yards.
Okay, I'll have a seat here real quick. I want you to learn these audibles from Gruden and be ready to coach these audibles out there on the field. You with me?
Sir.
You got 3 receivers on the left. If you ever feel like it's a zone pressure and it's 2 over 3, we're checking to a brag. And a brag is a block, drag. The next one is cheetah. Cheetah is a one-step bullet slant by this guy. Number 2 is going to go pick that corner. And then he's going to run a return route in case our bullet slant gets shut out. You with me?
Absolutely.
This guy runs a stick nod. Okay, the next one is Robin. And the only time I want Robin is if we get bump and run on 2 and 3. You with me?
Yep.
So he's going to run a post to take away the free safety and take away the corner. You with me?
Yes, sir.
This guy's going to stutter in place, and he's swinging down the red line.
Yep.
And our guy here is going to pick him and run an arrow. Last couple, I want wasp. A wasp is a slant, it's a slant, and it's a flatten up. Last one is score, and we'll take a leak. Now I want number 3 to pick for number 2. You with me?
Yeah.
So you go pick the guy that's covering the tight end, and he'll return now. You with me?
Yeah.
And then out here, we run a broom. Just in case someone switches it inside, we got a late outlet. Which of those 5, how would you rank those based on what you saw? Now, brag is kind of for zone pressures, right?
I think I'm going probably 1 on the wasp. Probably going 2 here. Probably going 2 to the score. 3, 4.
Okay, good. Now, you're a big dual threat quarterback, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that what you are?
Damn right.
Who is this?
Josh Allen, man.
No, it's not. It's the MVP of the league,
MVP,
man.
Josh Allen.
He's a real big dual threat now. But when I look at Joshua Allen, he went to the combine. What was he?
6'4".
What are you?
6'4".
How much did he weigh?
It's 237.
You guys are the same size, man.
Yeah, man.
So that's how big a guy you are.
Yeah. 26
career rushing touchdowns. You had an 80-yard touchdown run. 71. That's like Saquon Howard. What was this thing here against, is this TCU?
Yeah, this is a counter read right here. So we're running a little
This
bash
is what
counter.
Jalen Hurts runs for the Eagles. What about this against Oklahoma State?
This is just pin and pull right here, baby. Make a little cut and it's off to the races.
This is one of my favorite plays of the season. I mean, look at all these Irishmen come after you right here. And it just opens up the back, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, how the hell do people not like you as the number 1 quarterback in the draft? Didn't you win the national title?
Yeah, man.
What do you got to do? You're 6'5". You're like a young Josh Allen.
Yeah, man. I don't.
Let me hear your snap count at Ohio State. Hurry up.
All right, move. Wide 80. Wide 80, son.
Good. Face me. Put your hands under the table like that's the center.
That's the center right there.
Yeah. Stand up. Stand up, man. Let me fucking feel it. Let me feel it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, let me feel it.
Move. Wide 80. Wide 80, son.
Perfect. You're going to be great. Have a seat. Our snap count we're using, the first thing we do is set hut, nice and easy. Set hut, it lets our guys know we're going. Set hut, and it's color number, set hut again. Set hut, blue 85. Now, when we get to the second color number, you're basically telling your guys we're going to roll right into set hut. So it's set hut, blue 85. Blue 85, set it! Now, we can speed it up or slow it down. If you got a dumbass like me calling plays and I'm like, 12, no, 11, no, 12, let's go back to 21, you get it in late.
Yeah.
Hey, hurry up, set it! Blue 85, set it! You with me?
Yeah.
But let me hear you go on 1 with the new count we're putting in.
Set it! Blue 85! Blue 85, set it!
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, don't change the sequence the next time.
Yeah.
Like when we had Randall Cunningham in Philly,
yeah.
Randall would go, turquoise 27. He had the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. Next series, he'd go up there and go, aqua 88. I say, Randall, the hell's that color? I don't even know what lavender 19 is. Now, if we want a hard count, it sounds exactly like you're going on 1. Yep. Set up, blue 85. Blue 85, set up, hot.
Set up, blue 85. Blue 85, set up, hot.
Perfect. I love you. Excellent. Now, Silva, write down S-I-L-V-A. Hurry up, S-I-L-V-A. Silver and black, that's the Raiders. Al Davis never said silver, he said Silva. The Silva and black will kick your ass. He had a Brooklyn background. So let's just say we're audibling.
Yeah.
Set hut, blue 85, ho, 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 ho. Let's go 358 cannon. 358 cannon. Silva, set hut. That allows us to just get on with it. Like Peyton Manning used Omaha, right?
Right.
We're using Silva. Now, I taught you 5 trips hand signals a minute ago.
Yeah.
What are 3 of them right now that you like?
Robin, Wasp, and Bragg.
Okay, good. Now, instead of calling plays, I would call formations. So we would go with a no-huddle offense.
Yeah.
We use Freddie, both fists together. So if we went Freddie, we might have a one-word play, boom, turbo tempo.
Yep.
But normally, we would load a formation, and I would give the quarterback 4 plays. Snug is the formation. Snug right or snug left. We'll be in snug right today. The Z is in a 3-yard split. The X is in a 3-yard split. You with me?
Sir.
The Y is off the ball and the F is off the ball. You see that?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to put the Y way out here. We're going to say, Freddie, snug right, shorty. That tight end is going to get out there and show you basically if it's man or zone. And you're going to start yelling out Bill Gates or Bill Walsh or Albert Einstein or a fucking Jon Gruden. Hey, Freddie, snug right, shorty, Jon Gruden.
Yeah.
Set hut, bang L, blue 85, set hut. And the whole thing you're doing is you're recognizing the defense. You're listening to their calls. Because these dumbass defensive guys, sky, right? They have words.
Yeah.
Then we come over to the sidelines and we communicate, right? We shred their ass.
Yeah.
If you know it's man-to-man and you're not worried about a 5-man protection, I want you to go to 82 cowboy pass.
Yep.
Do you love that if you know it's man?
Yeah.
No, you love it or like it?
I fucking love it.
You fucking right you do. Now, if it's cover 3, I don't want to get the cowboy. I want you to go to 82 sailor, and that's why sail. You got me?
Yeah.
Now, if it's split safety, because I don't know if it's 4 deep, 3 under, I don't know if it's Tampa 2, I want an all-purpose split safety beater. We're going to Yahoo. And our protection was 72 if we're in the right formation because the back always flows weak. You got me?
Yes, sir.
If we get a blitz, let's get the 200 jet Omaha, which are our quick outs and stick outs.
Yep.
So stand up real quick. Hey, well, let's go Freddie, snug right, shorty.
Here we got Freddie, snug right, shorty. Freddie, snug right, shorty.
Use the dummy count.
Yep. Here we go. Sutton, blue 85. Blue 85, Sutton.
Cover three.
Hey, we got 82 sailor. Sutton.
Okay, good. Now, after you go 82 sailor, you could just say Silva, Sutton.
Yeah.
Because I want you to feel like you have 40 seconds to snap the ball. You with me? And we're using a no-huddle offense.
Yeah.
So you really have 27 to 28 seconds to research the defense. Yeah. And you're really looking and listening. You got to be an actor while you're recognizing the defense. You with me?
Yeah.
So Freddie, I'll be you. Hey, Freddie, snug right, shorty. Hurry up, snug right, shorty. Bill Gates. Hey, bang L. Blue 85. Said hot, Chevron, New York. Let's go, 82 sailor. Yeah. Silva said hot. Now you feel me?
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, I feel
so
you.
You're going to be fucking exhausted at the end of every practice, at the end of every game, because you're like a Terminator.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to find a 72 Yahoo for Darren Waller.
Yeah.
I got to find an 82 cowboy pass for Jeremiah Smith.
Damn right.
Yeah, but you're in a mission, man, of destruction. Let's go, Freddie, snug right, shorty. Hurry up.
Hey, we got Freddie, snug right, shorty. Freddie, snug right, shorty. Hey, Albert Einstein. Hey, Sadat. Blue 85. Hey, bang L. Blue 85. Sadat.
Cover 3.
Hey, cover 3. Hey, Caniac. Hey, we got 82 sailor.
They just want the cover 2. They just want the cover 2.
Hey, easy. Hey, we got 72 Yahoo. Silva, Sadat.
You like it or love it?
I love it.
Okay, have a seat. Good. So now, instead of me calling one play, hoping I'm right, gee, I hope I get man-to-man on this 82 cowboy. Fuck it. You don't like it? Get to something else. Shit, I had a coach come in here one time. He goes, Hey, how come you guys always get so lucky? You always have man-to-man on your cowboy pass. How come you guys always get a split safety on your choice routes?
Yeah.
What do you think we are, fucking idiots? We're working our ass off here. I love your passing stroke. I mean, that ball comes up and out. Tell me about how you throw the ball real quick. Stand up. Show me your motion. Teach a young quarterback how you get the ball up and out so quick.
Yeah, man, I think it's big on, you're not really thinking about really what you're doing with your upper body. It's more just you're kind of trusting your stroke. It's really with that lower body. You want that front foot to get down really, really quick. You want to stay connected to the ground. With that back foot, you want to just twist over it, dissociate your shoulders a little bit. You're coming through. There shouldn't be much, coming down with it. It's a lot of C. You're just kind of bringing it up and coming through like that. And you want to. The two things I think about are getting my foot down quick and snapping that thing out and getting my release point out in front of my forehead.
I can just tell guys when I meet them, like you, they have a presence about them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I need that, man.
Yeah.
I want the owner to come to practice and go, hey, there's our first round draft choice, Will Howard. Why don't you come and watch him practice? Yeah. I don't want a dull, I don't want some dipshit playing quarterback. Now, the other thing is I love about you, make a note, no step throws. This might be the best thing that you do at Ohio State. This is great under fire, but watch, see the no step? Mm-hmm. Whew, fuck, is that awesome? Let me tell you something right here. You see this quarterback right here?
Yeah.
That's son of a bitch. That's first round pick right here. That's big time. Big time. That's one of the great throws I've seen. But you've been doing this for a long time. See the no step?
Sir.
Now let's go to this game at Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Take me down to this last play here where you took off and ran and the clock ran out.
In my mind, before this play, they're telling me we need 15 yards for the kicker. They dropped into coverage. The only thing that I could have taken was probably that flat route. It would have been at about 6 yards, but I'm like, I can't do that. I got to get more yards. But looking back at it, what I learned from this, man, is like at the end of the day, I got to give my team a chance. Every single Wednesday, from there on out, we did the same exact 2-minute drill situation. As hard as it was in this moment, man, I think made coming back and beating them in that Rose Bowl all the more sweeter.
The flight home was tough. Now you got to go to Penn State.
Yep.
And you're from Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. They didn't recruit you. Your sister goes to Penn State, man.
Dad went there.
You talk about pressure.
Yeah.
You lose this game, you're out, man. You guys are out. But this opening pass, this pick six,
yeah, man.
You got to be like, holy shit, no way. Yeah. Tell me about, did they fool you? You thought they were going to carry coverage? What happened?
They got me a little bit on this one. So they ran this cone coverage. It's like a cloud, kind of cone coverage.
He fooled me. I thought he was going to carry number 2 vertical too.
Yeah, I did. I mean, things happen. And like, I remember I came back to the sideline and nobody said a word to me because I knew I would be fine. Our offense, we didn't play great, but we did what we had to do when we had to do it. And my favorite part of this game was our 4-minute drill.
We'll get to it.
5 minutes.
What was that celebration you did at Kansas State?
With the little beer
look
shotgun
at
there.
Carter. He's breaking you over his fucking leg.
LeBron.
Look at how excited he is. Listen, we cannot let these great pass rushers feel this good.
Yeah.
Because when they start feeling it, one becomes two. We played against Derek Thomas of the Chiefs one year. My first game as a head coach, he got our quarterback 6 times. I thought Al Davis was going to throw me out of the fucking airplane. Now, 4th and 1. What were you, shitting bricks right here coming out to your left?
No, I was ready, man. 4th and 1, it don't matter. We've never once thrown this route on this concept. Jeremiah's triple teamed and our flat was doubled.
You never threw that in your life?
Nope, never once.
That's like Josh Allen.
Yep.
That's what happens with Mahomes. We got him covered. We got him stopped.
Yep.
We got a clean guy in his face, and they beat us anyways.
Yep.
And that's the kind of shit I expect from you. You understand?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Now, the 4-minute drill is different than the 2-minute drill. When I say it's the 4-minute drill, what am I talking about?
We're up, we got the ball, and we're trying to take as much clock as we possibly
We're ahead 20-13 with 5 minutes left. And we are on our 1-inch line at Penn State. They never wanted you, did they?
No, they didn't.
You're going to run this damn clock all the way out. Look at Day's reaction, man.
He's fired
Look
up.
at him. Fucking A! I mean, that is 5 minutes. You run the clock out, kick their ass. That turned the whole season around, didn't it?
It did. It really did.
You're feeling pretty nicey right here, aren't you?
Damn right.
Nicey. You ever see the thing,
feeling
nicey?
Pretty nicey, man.
Huh? You like that?
I love that shit.
Will Howard has me feeling nicey. And then this game, real quick.
Yeah.
These guys, look at these guys. That looks like Dave Portnoy right there.
Yeah.
What was the tone now? I mean, you think the season's over? Like that's it?
The thing is that was what we clung to, is that we still had shit to play for. And in this moment, man, it didn't feel like it. You know, it felt like the world's kind of collapsing around you, and you know everybody's hating you. And the reason you come to Ohio State is to beat that team up north, man. It was tough, and we had a players only meeting that next week, and we basically said like we still have the national championship. You know, obviously it didn't end the way that we wanted it to, and it was just fucking brutal.
Brutal.
You know, as much as this game hurt, the only thing that we could do was stay together and for a common purpose, and that was.
You got to be one mentally tough football team.
Damn right.
To overcome this.
100%.
So now the playoffs start, and here comes the Tennessee Volunteers. It's a cold night.
It was.
In Columbus.
It was, man.
And you see these guys come roaring out of here, the SEC, the Tennessee Vols, without their shirts. And it seemed like they were trying to intimidate you guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, the funny thing is they came out with their shirts on, or their shirts off, and they ran over to the opposite end zone and immediately put them back on. I was like, what the fuck are these clowns doing, man? Like, at that moment, I knew we had them.
Just real quick, you came out and you just ripped these guys.
Oh, yeah.
What was this play?
So we're trying to isolate the tailback on a will linebacker, but they end up going to 3 down and dropping the D end. So this guy has no idea what he's doing out in space. And I knew I couldn't layer it too much because we had that safety over the top, so I had to kind of drill it on him.
That's a great win.
Yeah.
I mean, beating Tennessee like that pissed me off because my wife is from Tennessee. It hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
But now we got to go to the Rose Bowl to play Oregon.
We were going to come out. We weren't holding any bullets back, and I loved it. That first play of the game, we ran a little pump, smoke route, and then G ran the little wheel route. And, I thought we were going to probably run the smoke first to set it up. And he came out. He was like, no, we're running that first play of the game. We're setting the tone. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. I love that. This is cool. Watch G. He knows his job is to take that boundary deep defender, which is the corner here. And as soon as Jeremiah sets him up for that, he just lost.
Look at the tight end. He takes care of the third player on the right.
Yep.
But look at Jeremiah square this guy up, make him defend both sides of the cut.
He's kills.
And this is absolutely shred. And you guys knew you had him by the nuts, didn't you?
I knew going into this game that we were going to put up a ton of points.
Is this the best throw you ever made at Ohio State?
It's up there. I think it might be. Honestly, it's one of my favorites for sure.
Ah, dang. But wasn't it great to get redemption and kick the shit out of these guys?
This one's all good.
The Texas Longhorns.
Yep.
You're out there. What are those things?
Those are my gold headphones.
What are you listening to? Migos?
Hey, I saw that video.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
What do you like Migos?
Migos, man. Hell yeah, I like the Migos.
What do you listen to?
I listen to a little mixture.
Come on, give me the list.
I'm a Drake guy. I like country music, but before games, I'm listening to Future. I'm listening to some Young Boy.
Young Boy?
Throwing some, Young Boy.
Make a note about Shoot to Thrill. Shoot to Thrill. AC/DC.
Is that
Shoot to Thrill. Pull the trigger. Shoot to Thrill. And I love Hair of the Dog by Nazareth. What was the game plan against Texas? Anything top of mind?
It was going to be more of a methodical deal. It wasn't going to be like Oregon where we were able to just hit shots, 2 plays, 1 play, touchdown.
They played you like Michigan played you, didn't they?
They did. They wanted to play in a simulated cover 2. We knew we were going to have to slice them in some zones, be able to take our checkdowns, and checkdowns were a big emphasis.
You remember the Michigan game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jam with the internal blitz.
Yep.
Both ends dropped. They played Tampa 2.
Yep.
They clouded on both outside receivers. There's a 4-man rush, 7 guys in coverage with pressure.
Yeah.
Well, make a note of the Predator blitz. I call this the Predator. They blitzed that inside linebacker and they dropped the opposite side end, right? They could bring an inside linebacker or they could bring a nickel back and drop the opposite defensive end. Just 4 guys are coming. So it's 29 seconds left. You guys call a screen pass, and wouldn't you know, Texas brings another Predator?
Sure
and here comes the blitz.
Yeah.
And watch what Henderson does. He bluffs the blitz. Now, he knows exactly who to block. It's that Predator guy coming.
Yep.
But he also knows it's a screen pass, so I don't want to block him because I'm the receiver.
Exactly.
So he looks right at him like he's blocking him. He slips him into the flat. You make the perfect throw, and this thing goes for 80 freaking yards, man.
We practiced this damn screenplay so many times and never ran it. Never. This was our first time running it. Oh, boy.
What was this here? What are you doing here?
I had to have a little fun with the boys after the game.
But, your performance in 4 playoff games, complete 75%, almost 1,200 yards. And now you got Notre Dame coming in here. What was the Notre Dame game plan? What do you remember the most about the preparation for the Fighting Irish?
The biggest thing was we knew they were a man team at their core, but we had a ton of built-in alerts for zone.
You start the game with 13 straight completions, man. You guys knew what they were in.
We knew.
Did Chip Kelly, did Coach Day tell you to use your legs more in this game?
In this game, it was a big – Coach Day was like, you're going to need to go win the game with your legs.
I mean, this was your Josh Allen game.
Yep.
I mean, where you really did a number on Notre Dame with your legs. I mean, this is a direct quarterback power play, right? Big game. And then this one right here, a bootleg. You were able to move the pocket.
Yeah.
But what I loved was this play right here.
So this is dose left, 073 Grill. And Grill is just saying, we got go balls outside, and Nemeka's running a middle read inside. And then just put the ball 42 yards on the red line, man, and let number 4 be number 4.
And it's a good scan by Henderson. He stuffs the linebacker, and this ball is thrown perfectly. You did what you set out to do, didn't you?
Yeah, man. And when Coach Day, when he came and met with me, he said, I believe that you can be the guy that can lead us to a national title. And I said, I'm not going to let you down. I love being the underdog, and kind of, when people don't expect me to, to go out and do things, I do it, and I think that's kind of the story of me in the draft this year. I wouldn't rather, be in any other place than where I'm at, kind of the come from behind guy, hopefully sneak up on some people and just keep rising.
Did you have fun today?
Hell yeah.
Let's go throw some. You want to?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Chevy Silverado, man. Kind of reminds me of Will Howard, big Silverado. He's a strong, physical dude. I know he can really rip it. It's one thing to watch these guys throw on film, but it's another thing to see him throw it live. And I think a couple of these drills are really going to help these guys get better. And if they can get 1% better, man, it makes me feel nicey. Very nice. Very nice. Snatch it, pluck it, tuck it.
Pluck it and tuck it. I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Grip it and rip it. Right here, Will, 5-yard
Yes,
line.
sir.
I want to run a nice high corner at the back pylon of the end zone.
Son.
Beauty.
Son. Son.
You're like a fucking jugs machine, aren't you?
Damn right.
Let's get those no-lace balls. See, these balls got no laces. So this ain't gonna be easy. I wanna go real quick, left to right. I'm gonna be feeding you these pretty quick. 3 in a row. Set.
Ready, son?
Good. All right, good.
You ready, son?
Very nice. Good. 1-step bullet slant from the outside.
Silva, son.
Love that. Good. One more time to your right.
Silva, son.
Good. Get rid of these balls. Let's get the real deal here. We need those bags. Can we bring those bags out? Little wide saddle drill. Go ahead. Go left. Go right. Go left. When I point my hands to you, you start clapping your hands. Give it to them. You guys with me? As soon as somebody starts clapping their hands, clap them emphatically. He's going to get it to you. Good. Let's go. Nice. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Here we go with it. Love it. Good. Last one. Here we go. Excellent. Excellent. Woo, this is good TV right here. Chevrolet is like a Silverado moving. Okay, here we go. Come on. Back that way. Good. All right, good. Good shit right there. Good.
FFCA, what's that stand for?
What we need is Fired Football Coaches Association. Now, what I want to do this time is let's start underneath the center. When I clap my hands, that ball's gone.
Yep. Silva, son.
That way. Good. Good. Good.
Silva, son.
Top of the drop. That way. Love that. Love that. Let's get 2 to the left.
Silva, son.
That way. Good. Good. I want to really get out of the way. Here comes Warren Sapp right up the gut. Holy shit, our center got beat. Goddamn centers.
Silva, son.
That way. Nice, Will. Good. One of my favorite plays, one of his favorite plays is Dusty. Let's go, Dusty.
Dusty.
Cover 2. Cover 2.
Silva, son.
Okay, good. Now, I call these Dusties. I love these Dusties. And all of a sudden, I want another Dusty. And these son of a bitches are blitzing.
Here we go. Hey, brag. Silva, son.
Beautiful. Good. These audibles are your friends. They're coming after our ass. We're going to shred them. All right?
Yeah.
Bump and run here, bump and run there, bump and run everywhere.
Hey, Robin.
There you go.
Silva, son.
I got you. Oh, shit. That's RCE. What is it?
Recognition, communication, execution.
We're down in the red zone. They're going to start heating us up down here, man. Trips right. 76 Dusty. Give me something better.
Hey,
Hurry
we
up.
got Wasp.
What is it?
Here we go. Silva, son.
There it is. That's a touchdown. Great job on the Wasp. Great job. It's an all-out blitz.
All out blitz. Hey, we got Cheetah. Silva, son.
Love that. You like
Hey,
that?
you broke him up. I love it.
Last one. 4th down and 5.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Hey, score. Silva, son.
Hey, that is outstanding. Outstanding. 3 claps, man. Fucking A. Good job. We got to finish with our 2-minute drill, our Freddies. We go Freddy, snug, right, shorty. Freddy means we're going fast. We're in a no-huddle offense. We're in the recognition phase. So use some dummy words, dummy counts. We're all looking and listening for the defense, yes?
Yeah.
Anybody makes a mistake, Chucky comes out with a can of whoop-ass. I've been to Chevrolet. I got a Silverado. I got a can of whoop-ass in my truck. Fucking A, all right? Let's shred these fuckers. Let's go. Bunch right, shorty. Let's go 92 duo X now.
Bunch right, shorty. 92 duo X now. I'm one-on-one. Ready?
Little juice now.
Here we go
Little
now.
pressure's on your ass.
Shorty. Start out shorty out there. Son. Blue 85. Son.
Wow.
Good.
Here we go.
Freddy.
Hey, snug right, Freddy. Shorty. Snug right, Freddy. Shorty. Snug right, Freddy. Here we go. Caniac. Son. Bill Gates. Blue 85.
Cover
Blue
3.
85. Son.
Cover 3.
Hey, we got 82 Sailor.
Give me a completion.
Silva, son.
Good. Freddy, snug
Here we
right,
go.
shorty.
Freddy, snug right, shorty.
Good
Freddy,
job.
snug right, shorty. Hey, Caniac.
Come on,
bag
little
85.
personality.
Bill Gates.
It's cover 2.
Son.
Cover 2.
Blue 85. Son. Hey, 72 Yahoo.
Nice.
72 Yahoo choice. Silva, son.
Nice.
Zone. Woo, I love it.
Right.
Freddy,
Here we
snug
go.
right, shorty.
Freddy, snug right, shorty.
Come
Here we
on.
go.
Faster.
Here we go. Son. Bill Gates. Blue 85. Son.
It's man to man.
Hey, we got 82 Cowboy. Hey, bang 85. Silva, son.
That is so freaking good. Gotta
on,
get
give me
it.
it. Let's go.
I gotta hurry this
Here we
way.
go. Here we go.
Gotta hurry.
Here we're going. Up here.
Snug right,
Hey,
shorty.
snug right, shorty. Freddy, snug right, shorty. Here we go. Hey, Bill Gates. Son.
It's cover 3.
Blue 85.
Cover 3.
Blue 85, son. Hey, we're ready to go 82 Sailor here. Here we go. Hey, push the Caniac. Silva, son.
That's the ball game. Go get it.
Hey!
Great work. Let me tell you something, guys. That's a great clinic right there. A way to concentrate, way to work hard, man. When you can start using your mind and your body and your system with you, you guys got a lot of talent, yes? But great work. Let's get a message from Will Howard, and we'll let Will break it. What do you got for us, Will?
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys coming out here and helping me out, man. Coach Gruden, appreciate you dropping some nuggets on me today, man. And just hope we can go out here and do this thing at the next level, man. I'm really excited to get a crack at this thing, and hopefully whoever wants to take me, they're gonna get a winner, man.
Gonna get a great one.
You're gonna get a winner.
handsome
So
one.
yeah, I appreciate that. But no, it was great meeting all you guys, man. Let's get a little break here, man. Appreciate y'all coming out, man.
Let's go effort on 3,
Let's go,
boys.
man.
Let's go
Effort on 3. Effort on me. Effort on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Will Howard is obsessed with football. I just liked his enthusiasm, his passion for the game. He loves it. It's contagious. I can see why he's a winner. He's got the size, he's got strength, mobility, experience. He's a great communicator. He's a quick-minded guy. He's got all the talent you need. Somebody's going to be real happy on draft day.